store, and we've got blog posts today on Friday, and I'm more worried about what is not in the blog post than what is in the blog post. Not in the blog post today is any information on the event campaign on Nakia. It was mentioned that to get through the heroic part of her event campaign, it would use Wakandas, and then they lined it out and put war dogs. No information on that. Also, it's been suggested Mr. Negative is going to be released on some sort of web event. Where is he? Basically, unless you bought Mr. Negative, nobody has them unless they just bought him outright. No information on the Nakia event, no information on Mr. Negative, and so we're going to move on. So there's going to be a special event to celebrate the players, I guess, and it's kind of an interesting event. Kicked off the festivities by spending campaign energy and collecting strike salute milestones from the daily objectives, and then the care package milestone. So that'll be a web event that feeds into this that you do with your alliance and collecting alliance credits, and the daily free claim on the website to earn points in the 7-day milestone. So we don't have enough information to do the math on this. We don't know how much is going to become from this daily objectives. If we look at it just from spending campaign energy, it is a lot. It's a lot to get it done. But so we have to find out where all the strike salute tokens. Then the second part is going to be on the web, which is going to be collecting 300 points from alliance credits, which is 3 boxes. And so we'll see how that goes. Tear open the orbs earn character shards of Icarus, Sersi, and Deathpool, Kestrel, Emmerfrost, Silver Surfer, and more of your favorite characters. First Panther events, Commander Cache. So this is going to be another event that's starting on the 14th. Running in parallel with the Strike Salute event, Commander Cache will reward First Panther progress. There's going to be like another event campaign item inside of it, like the Panther Pelt. And then there's also going to be a shot at a 7 red star, which I have no interest in because I don't have the yellows, right? Battle in Alliance War, spend gold and spend power cores to earn points toward the 7-day milestone. The Ancient Claw necklace, which is going to be at the Pelt. And we're going to talk about the Pelt because this has been kind of an issue right here. A lot of people are saying is the Pelt is barely obtainable. They updated this thing and still trying to make the Pelt friendly, but man, they're hardcore D-bags. I'm at 45,000. A lot of people are telling me they're at 45,000, 46,000, and need to get to 51,000 points on this current event right now just to get the Pelt. Complete the Blitz thing, but still need 5,400 shards over the next 3 days. Now, there is a total of 5,000 Plaguemonger orbs that are going to be on web store claims. They've already done 2 of them. There was 1,000 on Wednesday, 1,000 on Thursday. There's none today, but I'm guessing that the other 3,000 will come out between on Saturday and Sunday. So 3,000 out of the, so that maybe that'll help finish off the event to get the Panther Pelt. Let's keep going on this. Spin gold, spin power cores, win battle. Now, the spin power cores is basically creating another situation where there's a leaderboard and an auction. They've been pretty systematic about auctioning off these 2 T2 level 5 ions, which are going to be required if you want to be one of the first people to get a big boy apocalypse. Basically, there's a baby apocalypse, which will unlock with gear tier 16 level 4 blue ISO. And then the big boy apocalypse, like the full 7 yellow apocalypse, is going to require gear tier 17 and blue level 5 ISO ions. So that these are super scarce. And to go from blue ISO 4 to blue ISO 5 requires over 1.7 million. So this is just an auction where this is enough for one character. And it looks like they're finally giving some right here, right for the top 1%, 600,000. That's not even enough to do one character. And you have to do all of the horsemen and all the horsemen teams, and then the strike team, or the strike character, which all we know is Spider Weaver. So it's a ton of characters. So it's going to be a long time away. So this is basically they're auctioning this off, which is kind of sad. Blitz for Uncanny X-Men, just like we have the one that's running right now, which is for Wakandans. And then probably The most helpful information in this relatively uninteresting blog post is the Villains United update. This is happening a lot earlier than I thought. It's coming on November 16th. What it means to me is that we'll be able to unlock or start farming Sersi. She's going to be on the Villains difficulty node. They didn't use this opportunity to put other characters that are not available. Instead, they did Cloak, Kitty Pryde Bishop, and Sharon Carter as placeholders, I guess. So that's kind of disappointing, but the good news is Sersi, still no word on Icarus. My guess is they're going to leave him inside of the boosted drop rates inside of premium orbs indefinitely, which is kind of bad. Character availability, this is for Spider-Man Noir. And he's going to be going into the 4 orbs and the supply store. And then Calling Wing will be exiting out of the Mega Orb. Free Claim Friday. That's right. Nakia, there on the web, there is 5 shards, which you can claim right there. When you do claim this, you should get a pop-up offer for $5, which includes 1 Nakia orb, which is worth about $3. And then it's 4 of these web launch orbs, whatever they're called. The only thing that's kind of good in these orbs is that there's Icarus shards, there's also Sersi shards, and then there's like a very small amounts of gold and sometimes training materials. I bought this and I kind of wish I hadn't. It really didn't do much for me. And then you also get the UPCs. So the valuation is kind of murky. Like, I'm not sure if these orbs right here are worth 50 cents a piece. But if this orb is worth $3 and they're worth 50 cents a piece, that does add up to $5. But I did buy it just to test it out for myself, and I was just disappointed in general. That's it for the weekly blog post. We've already gone over that. The pelt is obtainable, and then this is kind of just something interesting on a side note. We're just going to throw this in here. What happens to Dark Phoenix is the only character left on a Doom Raid node. I was curious about this, and actually after I read the post, I was like, oh, I knew this. The answer might surprise you. Try this out in Doom Raid 3 Bio Node 2 today with my mostly Gamma team. She-Hulk is still level 70, so I had to sub in Squirrel Girl. Turns out that even an incomplete Gamma team works better in Web Warriors in the second node. So if you haven't tried the Gamma team, I think this week I one-shot it twice. Red Hulk does most of the heavy lifting, but this is the second node in the Doom Raid 3. With 2 characters down and Dark Phoenix still standing, I timed out. The node showed 0 characters remaining, so I wasn't sure what to expect when I went back in to finish. Round 2, I sent in the Web Warriors to clean up. The node spawned with a level 1 mercenary bodyguard. So that's the bodyguard that spawns from Kingpin. Super easy cleanup. It was a weird nonetheless node completed. I have a fresh Web Warriors team now ready to go for Bio Node 3 once my energy refreshes. Takeaways: use Gamma on Bio Node 2 if you run out of time. With just Dark Phoenix still standing, you'll get a level 1 minion apparently. That's all. Just wanted to share because it was odd. All right, then we have 2 offers that are okay, that are different from yesterday. If you want a more comprehensive review of offers, check yesterday's video. But only 2 offers were kind of interesting right here. We've got an ISO 8 energy bundle, which has 3,000 energy. So this is going to be useful if you want to help out your alliance inside a coordinated assault. 3,000 energy for $15. The problem I see with this is I don't know if there's going to be enough nodes, and you might have to refresh the nodes to spend 3,000 energy. I think it'd be pretty hard to spend 3,000 energy. I know that I from all the things that I saved in my mailbox and such, I had about 1,000 I could spend, and it was challenging enough for me to spend that. So just keep that in mind, that if you're going to do this, you might have to refresh the nodes, or if you're going to do this closer to your account reset, so you can do like half today and half tomorrow. That way you don't have to spend cores on refreshing nodes. Or you could do this offer right here, which is $3 for 500 energy. I just like the ratios on this. Whenever I see 2 to 1, I usually think it's a pretty good deal. Mostly this is for coordinated assault, and if you want to help out your alliance for the event that is currently running. All right, let me know what you think in the comment section. And as always, thanks for watching and keep on gaming.